Good morning students, welcome to online teaching session of Academic World School, Bemetra. Today we will take a topic of invitations and replies. Invitation, what is invitation? When we call somebody on some occasion, that is invitation. That when we invite somebody in a written format, that is invitation. So, starting with invitation. Invitations are of two kinds. Formal invitation informal invitation. So now what is formal invitation is again divided into two parts. That is printed in the card form. Okay, you must have seen the marriage card or the annual function card. You must have seen of our school. That is the printed form of formal invitation, and the second one is in the letter form. Listen carefully, children. You have to be very careful and concentrate on my words. Formal invitation, two kinds. One is the printed card format, and the other one is the letter form, which is handwritten. Which is handwritten. Okay. Now, this printed card format is given on big occasions, big functions, when we invite a huge number of guests. Okay. For example, let's say marriage function. Okay, inauguration of shops, houses. Okay, grand birthday parties, and many more like this. Okay, letter form is also the formal kind of a letter which we give in a written form but not in the printed card format. Okay. Now I give you the main characteristics how to write the printed card matter. Okay. And informal invitation, sometimes it is asked that you have to write it in the card form. Sometimes, but usually it is in letter form. Okay, usually it is in letter form. Clear? So I am erasing this now for you and I will write the main characteristics. The main characteristics, as again I will say that it comes, the question comes under 4 marks. So, main characteristics of writing an invitation number 1, it is written in third form. Remember the third form? Written where? I taught you in the notice, which is written in third form. The advertisement, which is written in third form. Now again here, this printed card is written in third form. Second, it is written in simple present tense. Number 3, the most important thing, answer Which questions? Who, whom, when, where, what time, for what? That means, listen carefully children, when we print a card, we invite somebody, right? Okay, but we never write the name of the addressee on it because we print huge number of cards. Marriage card, remember, you don't write the name of the invitee or the addressee printed on the card. No, where do we write? We write it on the envelope. Okay, envelope we write, we don't write it on that. Okay, so the fourth point will be name of the addressee is not written on it. Okay, but when you are inviting some VIP person, keep this in mind. Okay, I'm writing it here. But while inviting some VIPs, you have to write the name of the person. Is it clear? So when you are inviting the VIP, you have to write the name on that card, printed on the card. But else you are not going to write all the names of all the invitees. Okay? Now let's come back to this point. It gives the answers of the following questions. Who, whom, when, where, what time and for what. That means who is inviting? You must have seen a marriage card. It says Mr. and Mrs. Verma cordially invites you on the auspicious occasion of their daughter's marriage, so and so, like this. Okay. So who is inviting? Who is he inviting? When? That means on which date? Okay. Where? What for? And at what time? Okay. So all these things are included in that printed card. These are the characteristics of the printed card. Now I will show you one format of the printed formal invitation in the form of a card. Then I will show you in the form of a letter. Then I will show you the informal kind of invitation. Okay. Okay. Now let's take a question. Let's take a question that Mr. and Mrs. Palak Verma Mr. and Mrs. Palak Verma are inviting their guests on their grandparents' golden wedding anniversary. Okay, clear? So this is the question. These Mr. and Mrs. Verma, they are inviting the guests on the golden wedding anniversary of their grandparents. Now I will make a format for you so that you can see and you can further make. So it will come in a box. Okay. It will come in a box. So now I want you to note it down. Keep writing. Keep writing while I am making it. Okay. Now how are you going to request the pleasure of your benign presence on the auspicious occasion of now you have to mention it in bold, okay, in a bold letter. So Mr. and Mrs. Verma request the pleasure of your benign presence on the auspicious occasion of what? Of golden wedding anniversary see the font, different font, small font, then again bigger font. Wedding anniversary of their, okay, now children, of their grand parents. Now you have to write the name of the grandparents. Srimati Renuka Verma and Shri Jay Verma. Okay, Shri Jay Verma at their residence 39, Udhampur Colony, Shimla on let's take, what is the date today? Today is 25th. Okay, so let's take at least a week later, we can say, on 4th May 2020. Okay, and if you want to write something special attraction on that day, so you can write it here on the left hand side by putting asterisks. Okay, this is the main pattern which you have written. You can add it according to your creativity, your ideas. So you have to put asterisk marks. Suppose the special attraction is the musical program from 6:30 to 8. Okay, 6:30 to 8 p.m. Clear? Again, you can write over here dinner from 8 till 9:30 p.m. Okay. Now children, this matter is done. Okay. You must have seen many cards of this kind coming at your home of wedding invitations, shop inauguration, house inauguration. Okay. So once you are done with the card, you have to write. What are you going to write over here? The name of the person. That is very important, and I'll show it to you. You will write in the end over here RSVP. Look here carefully. RSVP. This is an abbreviation of a French word. Okay, that is respondez s'il vous plaît. It means please reply or please respond. Okay, this is a French word. It means RSVP. You must have seen, just see the any of the card at your house, it is written RSVP. Okay, after writing the RSVP, they write their name. Okay, Mr. and Mrs. Verma. That's it. Now, this word has some meaning, children. It means please reply when we say. Is it clear? So I hope you understood the whole format of writing a card, okay, a printed matter of the formal invitation. Now again I will show you a handwritten matter of formal invitation, which is in the form of a letter, exactly in the form of a letter, how you write. But you write the letter in first person and second person. Here the letter is written in the third person. Okay. I take another question, students. I take another question. Now another question is, there is a school, modern school, okay. Modern school, Barakhamba. Modern school, Barakhamba Road, New Delhi. Is celebrating alumni meet. Okay, is celebrating alumni meet at some hotel. Okay, and now it is, the school is inviting all its old students. Okay, is inviting all its old students on the alumni meet. Now, the question says that you are the secretary. You are the secretary of Old Students Association. You are the secretary of the Old Student Association, and you have to write an invitation in a letter format to invite all the alumni. So, in a letter format, pay attention children over here very carefully. Again, in a letter format, you have to make it in a box, and it will be exactly in that format. Okay, so what comes in the, while writing a letter? Remember what comes? First is the sender's address. Okay, so who is the sender? Modern school. Okay, modern school, and who is the Old Students Association. Okay, Barakhamba Road, New Delhi. Okay. Then after the sentence address, what do you write? The date. Okay. So today the date is 25th April 2020. And then you write the receiver's address. Receivers, and after that you write the subject. So when you are writing the formal invitation in the form of a letter, you can write the receiver's address as well as the subject. But when you are writing in the informal format, you don't have to write the receiver's address and the subject. Okay. So as we don't have any receiver's address over here, so we will just write the salutation. Dear alumna and alumnus. Now alumna is written for girl. Okay, it is written for girl student. Okay, girl graduate. And this is written for singular. Okay, and the plural is alumni and alumni. Okay. So, dear alumni, I'm raising this up from here. Okay, let's see. Dear alumni, okay, alumnus, 25th alumni meet of modern school. See children, remember I told you the formal invitation is written in the third form. So you cannot just write that the modern school is inviting you all. No. Okay. 25th alumni meet of modern school, comma, Barakamba Road, New Delhi. Will be held on. Let's take the today's 25th. So 10th will be held on 10 May 2020 at Hotel Ashoka, comma, Chanakyapuri, New Delhi. Okay. Now, old students, including their husbands, wives. Okay, they are the old students, they are the alumni, most of them have got married. Okay, so the school says that you can bring along your husband or your wife with you. Okay, so including husband and wife will be the guest of honor. Clear children? Will be the guest of honor. Kindly come at 7 p.m. Or you can see these dates and time. If it is given in the question, it's okay. If it's not given, you can put your own date and time. Okay, 7 p.m. in the banquet hall for get together, comma, dance and dinner. Okay, so this is done. Now at the end, what you are going to write? You are going to write C.R. Mehta, secretary, old association firm. Okay, so this is clear to you, children? This is the letter format of formal invitation. Letter format of formal invitation. Now in very short I will show you the letter format of informal invitation. Now I come to the informal invitation. Let's take one of your friend who is staying in a boarding school, okay, at your place over there, and you invite the one of your hostel friend, and you invite him on the occasion of Diwali at your home. So you just no subject, straight away, dear Tarun. Now here you can write it in first form. Okay, here you can write it in first form. Dear Tarun, it will be a great pleasure for me if you celebrate Diwali at our home this year. So is it clear, children? This is just exactly in the form of a letter which you are writing to a friend. Okay, so this is the informal invitation. Clear? You are inviting him. Okay, so it will be a great pleasure if you celebrate. That means you are inviting the person, and then at the end you can write your name, your loving so and so, and your friend's name. Is it clear? So this was the informal invitation. Now we come to the replies. Replies, you don't have to write much, children, for replies. So, for replies, you don't have to write much. For the formal invitation, you write the formal replies. Now, I'll tell you replies are two kinds. One, when you accept it. Acceptance of the invitation. Okay, I will come. Okay. And refusal. That means, oh, I have some other meeting, I am engaged somewhere else, so I cannot come. Okay. So acceptance and refusal. Now, these two are written for formal and informal. Now, what is the difference between informal and informal? Formal, you have to write it in formal. Formal acceptance. Okay, I'm showing you one example of formal acceptance. Formal acceptance, suppose, remember I made a card and of Mr. and Mrs. Verma inviting their guests on the occasion of golden wedding anniversary of their grandparents. Okay. So, formal acceptance. Now, Mr. and Mrs. Verma has invited Mr. and Mrs. Sharma, for example. Okay. Now, Mr. and Mrs. Sharma will reply, okay, whether they are coming or they are not coming, whether they are accepting it or whether they are refusing it. So they will write in a box. Children, this is very easy. No writing the date, no writing the date, no writing the address, nothing, no subject, straight away. See. This is for the formal acceptance I am writing, not the informal. There is a difference. Formal acceptance is written in third form, and informal is can be written in first or second form. That means there you can use I and we. Here you cannot use. Here you have to use he or she. Okay, so Mr. and Mrs. Sharma are very glad to at your kind invitation. Not your, at the kind invitation For, now what do you write? That for what they have invited. Okay, for inviting at the golden wedding anniversary of their grandparents. Like this you have to write. So no using INV over here. You have to mention what they have invited for and on which date. Okay, the date I have mentioned over there, that you have to write. Everything ends over here, and then at the end you have to say whether you have accepted it or you have declined it. So you will say the acceptance of the invitation is taken by, or it's taken for granted. That means we are going to come on the occasion. Clear? So this is the formal acceptance. In the same way, you will write the formal refusal. Only which line will change? Over this word will change. Okay, this line will change, the last line. Rest the top line will be the same. Only this line will change. Okay, on suppose 10th May. Okay, then you will continue over here, comma, but see, there is who? Mr. and Mrs. Sharma. But their presence cannot be seen as they are engaged somewhere. Clear? Okay. So can you see the word they? See, it is not saying that as I cannot come because I am engaged somewhere. That is informal. This is formal. Understood, children? So when you write the informal one, you can directly write that. I am not telling you, I am not showing you the example of informal acceptance and refusal. That is very usual how we speak and very common. Okay, so I am not showing you that. I have shown you the informal one. Is it clear to everyone? Okay, I hope you understood. So what we learned today? We learned invitations and replies. Recap it once. Invitations, two kinds. Formal invitation, informal invitation. Formal invitation, again two kinds. Letter format and the card printed format. And informal invitation, it can be also written in a manner of a card and letter. Formal invitation to huge number of guests on the wedding anniversary, inauguration, great functions. Okay, where we don't write the name of the addressee on the card. But here in the informal invitation, we invite to our friends, relatives and our close ones. So this was the kind of the invitation. Then comes the replies. Okay, so replies, two kinds again, formal and informal replies. Replies, two kinds, acceptance or refusal. Acceptance, again two kinds, formal, informal. Refusal, again two kinds, formal, informal. So I have shown you the formal acceptance and the formal refusal. Okay, but I have not shown you the informal acceptance and refusal because it is very easy for you to write. It is in the straight first form language. Okay, children.